What's up guys, it's your boy Chris. Got another great unboxing for you, and this time it's kind of a redo. I picked up the frame from the GoPro again. I'll explain in the video, but there are a lot of differences with version 2 versus version 1. As I said, I'll go into the explanation once we get into the video. So without further ado, let's unbox this guy and see what's different from the previous version. Alright guys, so I decided to pick up version 2 of the frame for a couple of reasons. Reason number one was durability. I looked at this frame and I could see kind of through the casing at the top that the hinge system was a lot better than the original. That was reason number one. And reason number two was accessibility. As you can see on the side here, there's a large opening, and that's just not the case with the original frame. As I grab for it here and show it to you guys, as you see on the side, it's got this little bitty tiny opening there, and overall I just don't like having to open it from the bottom because you have to take the mount off every time you need to get an SD card. You have to take the mount off anytime you want to do anything, even if you want to add the backpack battery or the backpack LCD. They did include a secondary larger frame with the first generation, but again, it's the same situation. You have this kind of clamshell thing you have to open up, and I just didn't think that it was a great design, and I don't think it's a great design. Just to show you guys how it looks with the actual GoPro, you kind of have to finagle this guy in, and I'm trying to do it without breaking it. I mean, it really is a pain in the butt to get this thing in here, but once you get it in, it fits really good. You have accessibility only to the microphone port, and at least this is built into the back of the case, this little blocker, so if you are not using any accessories, it does block that to keep that port nice and clean and dirt lint free, debris free. So yeah, as you take it out again, you see this all the stress I'm putting on this. And if you mess around and strong on this one time, I am almost 100% sure this is gonna break and you're gonna be out of 30 bucks. So, or I think it's 40 bucks, $39.99 if you purchase this one. Because this one is still out there on the market, guys, to purchase at certain retailers, especially online. So be careful if you're gonna order a frame for your GoPro that you get version 2 instead of version 1. And don't do like I did, or you'll end up buying both like I did. So you do want version 2 instead of version 1 for really, again, accessibility and durability. Those two things are key with the frame mount for your GoPro. So anyway, I picked this one up from Best Buy because it has some features that I think I have to have. Let's unbox it and check it out. It unboxes pretty much the same. And one thing I'll point out before we actually get into the actual packaging, this was the little box of special stuff that came with the first generation. This is the box of special stuff that came with the second generation. Huge difference. And basically what that does tell me, unfortunately, is that you get a little bit less with the newer version, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. As we actually open up the packaging, you get the same kind of standard mount, but I can tell you right off the bat that the plastic is so much more sturdy, I guess is the best word. And it's got a cool hinge mechanism here, which you can expand. Still got that same clam kind of setup, but it's at the top and it's a lot more managed. It's a lot better managed, I guess is the best way to say it. There's also, felt like there's a rubber surround lip or something here. There's a metal hinge in here. I'll show you what that does here in a second. And oh, this is a huge deal. I can stick my finger through there. That's important because all of your ports are exposed, your card slots exposed, which is the most important. And what that means is that ultimately you do not have to remove this to swap out cards or to do anything, or to even pop the camera in and out. Very nice. Camera goes in like so. Pops right in there. And once you get it fit in, you basically just pull this guy down. Snaps into place, as you heard. Camera's ready to go. Much better design. I love the clasp design. And what this little arm does, and I'll show you guys real quick. I love the way this design is. Very nice. If you have like the backpack, either of the backpacks on, what this little arm does is it catches the backpack and locks it in place. And if it ever gets loose, there's a nice little star screw there that you can tighten up to keep this thing nice and tight. So that's a nice feature too, because it'll hold the backpack. I don't have one yet, but I'll be getting one and I'll unbox it for you guys once I get it. Let's talk about the other things I like about this case. All the accessibility. I can pop a card in and out of there, no problem. Really like that. Microphones is exposed, HDMI is exposed. Again, very nice design upgrade. Still have my soft touch button for my Wi-Fi, my power button, not my power button, but my button up top to actually start, stop, mode buttons, everything's exposed. Again, very nice design. Looks a lot more serious, I guess it's the best way to say it, even though it's plastic. But I'm really actually digging this one a lot. So I'm liking it. There's one other thing that came with this one. With the original, you got this GoPro lens cover, which is nice, but as you all know, the GoPro lens is so easy to get scratched. You have to really be careful. And GoPro decided to include this little guy here, which is nice. It's glass, as you can see up front, but it goes right over your lens to cover it. And I think that's very, very nice. A very nice addition to, you know, keep that lens nice and tidy. Really like that. And it just goes straight on. Don't twist it on, just push it on and boom. Super nice. I'm totally digging this, super excited. And I'm sure you can order another one of these from GoPro if you need to. It's a spec in there. I'm sure you can order another one of these from actual GoPro if you scratch this one or something happens and you need to put another one on your camera. But overall, very, very, very nice. I am totally digging this, and I'm rocking this guy with my pistol grip and not having any issues. So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video to let you guys know the difference between, and these are the main things that come with version, these are the main things rather that come with version 1, and this is the stuff that comes with version 2. And overall, there is a tripod, I mean there is a mount there as well, which is this guy. But overall, I really like the new one better, and I do definitely recommend it. So if you guys are in the market for a frame for your GoPro and you don't want to get one of the ones from like Camera or one of those other companies that's metal, that has like cold shoes, or that has shoe adapters and things of that nature on it, this is the way you want to go from GoPro. It fits well. I like it. It feels so much more sturdier than the original. They used a heavier grade of plastic. It's a lot more slip resistant in my opinion, and an all-around much better upgrade. So I definitely recommend purchasing this if you're in the market. Oh, before I go, we forgot to look in this box. I know what's in this box because I read the back. This came with one accessory outside of this little lens cover, and that's this little tab right here, which is very important to keep up with. In the original, it was part of the case, but it is not part of the case. So notice that that's exposed on the new one. So you just need to pop it off, and it's just a little piece of rubber, and it sticks right in there for you. Just line up the tabs, and make sure you line up the tabs inside and stick it right in, and you should have no issues. It goes in like so, good to go. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out.